Guys, you are going to make so much money during the next few months and years, and today I'm going to explain exactly why you are going to do it and exactly how you're going to do it as well. All of the writings are on the wall, guys, so I'm going to talk about everything here in today's video. Make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end. We are at the beginning of a massive trend shift, and now is the time to take advantage of it. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into the charts here. And what we can see is that after finding support of my orange line here at $34,200, we have continued our continuation towards the upside, and we are now about halfway up to the swing high at 36,114. So everything is still going according to plan. Bitcoin is still looking bullish. And right now, we do have a massive trend shift as well. And I'm going to talk about that here in today's video. So first thing, you need to pay attention to the traditional markets that have been pumping hard here recently. In fact, we have not only pumped hard. During the labor data, we saw this massive green candle, which took us above the very important red line here. And we are right now resting above it, which is absolutely fantastic. So since going down here and briefly having a fake down, we found support of my orange line at 4,150, and since then the traditional markets have been on a massive run. Now, why did we have this massive run, and why in particular did we have this massive green candle? Well, it has to do with the dollar index, because at the exact same time, the dollar index went down extremely low. So basically, you saw the dollar index go down. This is actually one of the largest daily candles of the dollar index going down. I think it was more than 1% or about 1%. Yeah. So in a day. So if you look during the entire day, it was actually, let me see here. So the third, it actually is up from this point. So this is the entire day here. So more than 1%. But this big drop in particular, this was at the exact time when the labor data was coming out. So why is the labor data so important? Well, we did see this big drop, and at the same time, we saw the traditional markets go up. Now, let's first talk about why the labor data is so important. Well, this is one of the key things that the Fed have been using to kind of motivate the interest rates being at a higher point for longer. So the Fed's Powell said on the 1st of November, the labor market remains tight. Also, he said on the same day, reducing inflation is likely to require below potential growth and labor condition softening. So the labor data that came out, this was actually exactly what Jerome Powell wanted to see. So now people are pricing in that the interest rates can get lower much quicker than anticipated. But this we all knew because I talked about this in the previous video. But what we didn't know is, yes, the traditional markets had a massive pump. The dollar index went down. But if you look at Bitcoin, really, we had this candle at the same point. But then we started to go sideways and we've had a little bit of a pump. But this is nothing compared to the pumps that we are going to see when the Fed starts to actually cut the interest rates. But here's the thing. Bitcoin is going to be one of the assets that's going to go up the most once the liquidity starts to flood into the market, when the Fed starts to cut interest rates. And at that point, we will probably also have a spot Bitcoin ETF, making the transition from having your dollar and putting into Bitcoin much easier and much quicker. So the pumps you're going to see are going to be epic. But also, this liquidity is going to find itself into altcoins. And this is also what the altcoin market is pricing in right now. So you can see that right now on the weekly time frame, if we close like this, we are actually breaking above the very key downward sloping trend line here for the altcoin market. And so this is why you're seeing some tremendous gains in the altcoin market right now. For the week, you can see that many altcoins are up 50, 70%. For the month, many of these are up, 60 to 100%. So you can see how it all comes in steps. So the Fed is starting to potentially easing up and start to potentially cut the interest rate soon, which is going to lead into the dollar index going down, which leads into the traditional markets going up, which leads into Bitcoin liquidity going up as well. And when Bitcoin liquidity goes sideways, then it finds itself into altcoins, and you can see how much money you will be able to make during this next bull run. So this also means that In my videos going forward, I will continue to chart altcoins as well. I'll present some altcoins I believe are going to do well. I will talk about altcoins from a technical perspective as well. So you can expect more altcoin information and more altcoin charts on my channel. Now, for my own trades, let's look at how it's been going. So a couple of days ago or weeks ago, actually, I talked about which bot is going to reach 100% first. Which of my trading strategies is going to reach 100%. And right now, it is 91.55% on the Bitcoin cycle bot, but this fast bot is continuing to catch up here, guys. It's about to reach 70%. And remember, the cycle bot was at about 60% when this was at like 25%. So it's starting to catch up really, really quickly. And why is that so? Because the more we go like this, the better the fast bot is going to do. And the more we do with these big swings, the better the cycle bot is going to do. So if we have more volatility in a kind of short price span, then the Bitcoin fast bot could actually still catch up, but we will see, guys. But let me know down in the comment section, which one do you think is going to reach 100% first? I will be very curious to see your answers. And also, of course, guys, if you want to use these trading strategies yourself, go to the link in the description, go sign up for an OKX account right now, claim up to $60,000 by clicking on this link, and then with one click you can set up each and every one of these bots here as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.